An Arizona transgender woman traveled to Washington, D.C. to share her story with lawmakers. Cronkite News reporter Adriana Barajas spoke to the woman who hopes that her message brings more protections to the LGBT community.
I just hid. I guess you'd call it being in the closet. And that's how I lived my life until just 4 years ago.
For Bobbi Lancaster, coming out as a transgender woman was not easy personally or professionally.
I ran headlong into a lost job because they could not support me. And watching me change from Dr. Bob on the job to Dr. Bobbi, they wanted no part of it.
The constant reminder that she was hired as a male led her to quit her position as medical director for Hospice of the Valley.
It hurt because I was doing such wonderful work for them. It was some of the best work I've ever done in my life.
That hurt is what brought Lancaster to Washington, along with SHEILA KLOEFKORN, during the National LGBT Lobby Day to make sure that more congressional members support LGBT rights.
We're here today talking about the Equality Act in particular, a bill that would extend protections for LGBT people.
If passed, H.R. 3185 would amend the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and include protections for those based on sexual orientation and gender identity in the workforce as well as in public housing.
So this is just an issue of fundamental fairness, that we all should be protected, whether we're a woman or a person of color or a gay person or a transgender person.
Lancaster says there's still work to be done, but she hopes that her story changes hearts and minds so that no one else goes through what she went through.
There's still a lot of individuals like me who have faced discrimination and continue to face discrimination just because we're LGBT.
In Washington, D.C., Adriana Barajas, Cronkite News.
We reached out to Hospice of the Valley today. Officials there said they would get back to us to comment on this issue.